course we can start a new game. Like, I guess it goes a lot more. So, if you didn't watch my first 2 streams, I strongly recommend you to watch that before you watch this one. I can still change my name. So, okay, so it's slowly running towards this faggot, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I kinda want to check this game's file. It might be fun. I might do a video talking about it. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivations to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Okay, so here's faggots talking. I hope I can change the name. I want to change it to direct faggot. That name's kinda long. It's supposed to be Professor Faggot. But no, just for me to speak it like more conveniently, I just call him faggot. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Faggot? Oh, hi Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Oh, it's been a while since I played this game. It's like so average. Oh shit. So in average, I would like to play this game like every morning in my time zone, so which is probably midnight. I don't know. I never checked the Western time zone. Like, I could just search it right now. Like, America's time zone. I don't know. They will say it, but just say, you see, it goes from UTC -10 to UTC -5, and that's like, here it is, Eastern Standard Time. I think we should look at this. It's the goddamn midnight. Guys, it's midnight. I doubt if anyone's watching this. I guess it's cool. Yes, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, aesthetic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Oh, what did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Oh, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Why though? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature... That sounds kind of dual. It's my second time playing this now. I've played it to end, the first beginning end. And this... She still wants to create a literature club. Can we have some fun club? God damn it, I'm just looking at literature club every time. Come on, let's have some dank club, okay? How many members do you have so far? No. There's no one. Oh, 3 of us so far. Said it's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. This is boring as fuck. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Holy shit. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Oh my god. Hey faggot, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but better join. If you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Oh my god. No. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. God damn it. Alson, you're really sweet, faggot, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time, you're the most important. Even more important, so not the most. This guy's a douche. So I'm gonna try to refresh my live stream page. Okay. As thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh my god. Hello. I brought a guest with me. Hi. A guest? Oh seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki, but anyway, welcome to the club, faggot. Oh, words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. This guy said blind. Or whatever. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Oh, no I'm not. Natsuki, please. The girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Okay, Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. Hello. So I ran into Faggot in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Oh my god, I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Do something, please. Why don't you come sit down, faggot? Oh shit. Well, I always got jasmine tea, because this is the only tea I got in my house. The rest of is water at the other desk. There's a bunch of desks in my room. Oh, this is not a room, this is actually like computer room or something. My bedroom is upstairs. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Of course, this club is fucking ridiculous. I mean, as boring as it can be, see? It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way, not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's not something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. What makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can already grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole goddamn tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't think so. I haven't read a book in a while because I really don't have any time for that. I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. No. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Oh yeah, tea for life. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So faggot, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, I don't know. Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yeah, just manga. This guy's a nerd. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. But that can change. What am I saying, damn it? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? I don't know. Yuri traces the ring of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the words of book, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Well, anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, thank God. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. God damn it. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, damn it, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... See? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? No. What gives you that idea? I left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Oh shit, don't say it out loud. I give that back, damn. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. I do care. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That's a long sentence. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Ah, I guess it's the same for Yuri. You're sitting in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look critically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Damn. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its member. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, faggot? Hold on, goddammit. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly converse with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Shit. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and you see, I lost my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Oh damn, I'm sorry, I thought. Hey, what? See, the girls exchanged glances before Monica turned back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, faggot. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members, please. If we don't find one more before the festival, it's not even a goddamn club. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, goddammit. Decided. Join the literature club, thank you. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, faggot? No. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'll be super pissed. Faggot, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thank you. Okay, everyone. Go back to your goddamn house. Oh, okay, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Professor Faggot. See, I just saw it, that's why I call myself Faggot, because Faggot's better to read. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Okay, thank you. I can't really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans off the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I will be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Special poem. Well, I think we can put a poem later. I think the setting, like or I might just show you, like, I don't know. Oh, it's not in here. Dang you. Let's see if I can find a special poem in the game file. I guess you can. After all, it's supposed to be put inside here. I thought you can unlock it and it might be in some prize place or whatever, like unlockables. Here's this traceback text, but oh, there are some ridiculous things inside here. Doki Doki Literature Club, copyright 2017, Fontaine Salvato, all rights reserved. Here are these text wraps, weird files, his characters. There's Doki Doki Literature Club apps and the icons itself. I can see the unlockable special poem. Where's the unlockable? There's Python package. Saves. There's no save in here for some reason. Bytecode. Here's a library. Here's a Python file. I don't know what Python is, but okay, I think I just messed something up. I can't read a special poem here. Here's more license and a bunch of script here. Translation. Oh, translation is the I guess that's when I put it into put a traditional Chinese translation, that's why. Let's see, I might find some answer in goddamn internet. There are some so I guess, so if there's anyone here, can anyone tell me, it's a special poem, the picture, I don't know, like the special poems are supposed to be the pictures as I see. Didn't show me. I should really see it because there's some shoot. Can I see it? Like, this is stupid. I can't check it again. Oh, and all my save files are gone, so it's a completely clear playthrough once again. At least let me save. I really didn't expect this will happen. So there's no meaning to save if everything is going to be erased after. Shoot. I think if I want to play this, I might have to uninstall and reinstall it and choose different line when the server is still alive. This is... I saved, so I guess I can go back to the menu and got new games finally back in its shape. Help, help. So it really didn't show me the special poems, like I'm not really interested in that. Here's some funny Easter egg that I think we'll see wherever. Guess it's normal. Okay, let's go. Let's go with funny positive words again, guys. Always count positive first. Warm, kawaii, happiness, peaceful. Oh, they jumped as if so. Peaceful is for Yuri, I think. Shiny, see. As for Natsuki one. Awesome. So Natsuki jumped. I really didn't realize this represents these characters. Sweet. Sorry, Yuri. Cute. Oh, but that is for Yuri. I don't know. Playground. It's really hard to find. Pink. And excitement. Flying. Beauty. Sunny. So there's Easter egg in this game, but it happens with chances. I just read the fandom wiki and I guess it happens with chances. I don't know if I can really show you every of that. I will try if I can. So I guess for minigame, I will just click through it and I think gangs. Okay, this one's definitely for Natsuki. Hi again, Professor Faggot. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Faggot. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Oh, it's kind of ridiculous right now. Might as well trick these. Wow, there's a goddamn bunch of Easter eggs in here, just realized. Kinda going for a spoiler part here, I think. It says this page may contain a lot of spoiler. I played the game first, sounds cool things have happened. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Get out of the way, Monica, goddammit! You see, son, Natsuki. You really have such a big mouth for someone who keeps the manga collection in the club room. Monica, what the fuck, get out! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, dammit. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, faggot. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? You issues Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I don't mean it like that. Of course. Can't type again, shit, I hate mechanical keyboard, I never use mechanical keyboard to type. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Sure? Just feel like, well, as vice president and that Oh, then I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Here's a book. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you want. Oh yeah? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Oh Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically takes the book. Oh, thank God. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Hi, closet girl. You looking for something there? Fucking Monica, Jesus Christ. This sick word. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki stacks a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, yeah. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? Heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. You're a manga man, okay? What's that supposed to mean? I see. That's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. Oh yeah, Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with the one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. You see, I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she said she's admiring. Perfect Girls is a series that I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'm telling you one thing, faggot. Consider this as... Don't judge a book from its cover. I know, I remember that part of a sentence. Guys, in fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shows the book right into my hand. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses, exceedingly moe. Don't just stand here. Oh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Damn. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Hey, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that, what? You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms, scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? What? Don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. So here's something. If you are going to watch the manga and you're just going to score to see it once, only once, Then borrow it, okay? Don't buy it. Just borrow it. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? What? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. I'm going to get rid of this Easter egg page. This is just dumb, and try to enjoy the game. I'm sure this isn't boring for you. It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? What? You don't? That's not. Why would I really know? What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? I don't have any friends, just yell it, okay? It's sad. Could you not rub it in? Jesus Christ. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet, you little kid. Make me want to punch them in the face. Well, I know how those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of comfort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. That's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, see? What part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he finds this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Though it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, haha, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glanced over her. She did actually started to fall asleep. Oh, this didn't happen when I first time play this. Good, now it happens. I'm trying to think. Did I? Oh shoot! I didn't change the. I forgot to change that goddamn picture, the thumbnail. I must be idiotic enough to didn't realize I didn't change the thumbnail until now. This is dumb as fuck. And my fault. I mean, didn't change that thumbnail. It's my fault. It's now like 40. How long has this been going? 45 minutes, and I just realized I didn't change the thumbnail. Sorry guys. Sorry. Man. No wonder I was just keeping wondering like what did I do? Like every time I'm going to go live stream, I will check a bunch of things like remember to change the scene. Let's do a different thing. Like I got a bunch of things here on OBS. I have to change to Literature Club one because normally it will be in the Osu one when I play Osu. Then I forgot to change my thumbnail. So this happens a lot. I changed it, so I guess it's fine now. I was finding a special poem, like then I just. Oh, it's not changed yet. I don't know. Is this changed yet? This is important as fuck. I changed it, so it's just a matter of time when the thumbnail in the thumbnail change. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Of course, ain't no one's going to watch this till the end, okay? Not even her. I can't stand it. Hey Natsuki, wake up. Yeah, suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey, you fuck. Let's enjoy this. I'm going to go to PP right now. Enjoy Natsuki's eyes and see you guys later. Okay, enjoy Natsuki's sad face here. Okay. While I go PP and I'll be back later. Let me turn off my mic. Having fun watching that. I'm back after PP. I almost tripped myself to death by the heater's wire. This is oh, it shows. I saw it didn't show. It's just my OBS lagged out. Damn. Okay, unreadable muttering here. Oh jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Sorry. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She swings it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly lights up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give what the... You see, she doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing into her mouth. Don't worry, faggot. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. So you see, nothing to worry about. She's just kind of probably she didn't eat lunch or what. Whatever. Anyway, I see. Why don't we all share poems now? Let's give to Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hi. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you. Oh, and coding overload, you gotta be shitting me. How? This kind of comes out like randomly. I'm still finding my special poems I unlocked. Well, I think I will do the research later since I'm just doing live stream right now. So I'll finish this routine today, then I'll end the stream. And then probably begins after like tomorrow, cause I wasn't at home this morning and probably no one will even catch my stream right now. It's late in America. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. If you went and ruined it, hope you are happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. See, I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Of course, you're being a total trash. Damn. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss as she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica won't make me if I don't. So that is still the same poem. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Weird. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, cause it's trash. Completely. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. What's the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. just received a literature book here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Literature. So just keep switching on and off on the base cam, and we can start now. Did the game froze again? You gotta be kidding me! All this can do is frozen. Okay, seeing everyone around you do so great can be really disheartening. Is this game supposed to be shit as it can be or what? It froze, so I don't know. Okay. So I decided to write about it. Sorry, it just kind of froze from time to time right now. Yeah, I understand. So okay, I think it's good now. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I don't know if it's problem with encoding overload or what. I have to put it here. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Oh, I meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Said you humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I want to take that away from her. Sorry for the things that keep frozen like from time to time. I'm not kidding. How long have it been frozen? How long? It will affect a lot of things if it refroze. Just kinda sad. I guess I'll check, and cause we just have the little issues today, so I will end this earlier. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. See, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yes. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No, did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and then forfeit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. What Yuri finds her train of thought is after her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part, and might take you some time. But it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. Also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, so I asked, how? Well, Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. You see, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. God damn it, I said it. Little bug flying around in the room. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yuri, okay, I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. I just clicked it off. Okay, I just didn't really bother to read that much right now. Like right now I'm reading these words. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Hey? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want you to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. I want to ghost to read. Actually, the story is about ghosts at all, fake it. Really, you must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, put it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy to start to think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying and counting on you. Hi faggot, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions from the club, like any activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, faggot. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Of course, true story. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, faggot. Really? It's a lot cuter than expected. Oh jeez. No, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so smart because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. So just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany, yeah, sounds like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up a bit later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark pot of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, finally get the fuck to my home now. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, share their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? You see, why did you say something? Oh, it's nothing, just cringy as far always. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Here's this cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Faggot did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless of course I am interested or what, which I haven't yet. But Faggot liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Well, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What? Hey. That's not what I meant. Oh, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Faggot appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly exclusive. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Faggot started showing up. What? You see, oh Natsuki, that's a little. Oh, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as a young kid as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch? Edgy? Sorry man, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You see, you can counterblaze your topic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. As for Faggot, hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah, suddenly Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed me. I was standing there. Oh, Faggot. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Since it's going kind of sad right now, may I going to go into the random.org and try to pick one, okay? In the time, you just enjoy this. Why I use the random.org for this? So minimum is 1, maximum is 2, and let's see what I can think of generate. 1. Okay, we're going to pick Natsuki, guys. Random.org said it all. Guys, I can even show you that. Random.org said 1. Guys, it's just 50-50. Where's the ddlc? Okay, here it is. Why am I playing this game like this? Hi Monica. Playing random.org, okay. Hey faggot. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president and I, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Okay, sorry. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. She sits on the desk. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Faggot, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Thank you. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around or for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Faggot. It would just be embarrassing with you, doesn't it? I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. I really appreciate you understand. Okay, so I got to end the string here because it's directly sending it back to the poem writing part. Blame random.org, okay, for the crappy stuff happening today, and I hope you guys like this string. Also, I don't know if anyone's watching now. Next time I was streaming on in the morning, hopefully, because today I have some other things to do. So if you guys like this little string, like it's only 1 hour long. See you guys next time in next string up for Doki Doki Literature Club, and bye bye.